Chapter 047 The Demon Marshal. The gold-devouring centipede is an extremely rare ancient poisonous insect. It survives by devouring underground 5-metal mineral veins and highly toxic water, so it is naturally invulnerable to blades and spears. One bite can kill even a master of the divine transformation realm instantly. The 7 Malice Gourd is a treasure of pure Een, and these centipedes have been nourished by its pure Een energy, making their bodies even more solid. Look, Jean Chertai's green flame can only burn them, not kill them completely. This is only because Jean Chertai's cultivation is not consummate. If he had refined his true chi into gang chi, these centipedes would be long dead. As he watched the swarm of gold-devouring centipedes fly out, rush into the green flame outside, and let out creepy squeals as they burned but still did not die, Yin the flood dragon could not help but cackle eerily. Next, another swarm of 49 vividly colored bewitching demon bees flew out. These demon bees were covered in metal-like fuzz all over their bodies, and their tails looked exactly like a shrunken face of a beautiful woman. A long sharp stinger extended and retracted from their tails, and Fang Han had no doubt that these stingers could pierce right through a steel plate. Deadly bewitching beauty demon bee. Another rare poisonous creature. After that, a swarm of blood mosquitoes flew out. This group of mosquitoes was the most treacherous. When they first emerged, they were only thumb-sized, their whole bodies carved like blood jade, buzzing non-stop. But when they inhaled, every single one swelled up to larger than a fist, hideous and terrifying. This blood pool poison mosquito is the leader of the 7 ancient poisons. Legend says they only grow in the purgatory blood pool of the Blood Shadow sect, the most mysterious demonic sect. One bite and all the blood in a person's body is drained instantly. That is not even the scariest part. The most terrifying thing is... Yin broke into another rough cackle. What is the most terrifying thing? Fang Han asked quickly. What answered him was a deafening boom. A violent explosion. It turned out that after the first blood mosquito swelled up, it drilled out of the heavenly wolf smoke, was struck by the green flame, and let out a shrill shriek like a night owl. Unlike the bewitching beauty demon bees and gold-devouring centipedes, blood pool poison mosquitoes are not invulnerable to flame. This one was badly burned, and after being injured, it charged desperately forward through the green flame, covered a long distance and got close to Jean Chertai, then suddenly exploded with a thunderous boom. The powerful explosion scattered more than half of the green flame. It turned out that when a blood pool poison mosquito is mortally wounded, it will detonate itself, and its explosive power is like mountain blasting gunpowder. When Fang Han was a servant in Longyuan province, he had seen local officials use gunpowder to blast mountains for irrigation canals and water conservancy projects. 1 barrel of gunpowder would blow rocks flying, its power astonishing. But today, the power of this single exploding mosquito was no less than that of a full barrel of gunpowder. The huge shock wave nearly scattered the heavenly wolf smoke completely. He had never imagined that a tiny mosquito could contain such terrifying power. The 7 ancient poisons. It really is the 7 ancient poisons. Blood pool poison mosquito. There are actually blood pool poison mosquitoes inside the 7 Malice Gourd. Jean Chertai had been channeling the green 7 cultivation divine light to fiercely refine the heavenly wolf smoke. In his eyes, Fang Han was not worth mentioning. A true disciple would never think highly of an outer disciple. What's more, a master of the mystic ability realm truly looked at a fleshly body realm cultivator like one looks at an ant. One wielded vast supernatural power, the other could only rely on his physical body. It was no wonder the gap between them was that between an ant and an elephant. But Fang Han had released these poisonous insects completely by surprise. Just as the gold-devouring centipedes and bewitching beauty demon bees flew toward him, he had been about to unleash his magic power to capture the 2 poisonous breeds, erase their consciousness and take them for his own use. He never expected that the blood pool poison mosquito would fly out, charge to within 10 zhang of his body and explode violently. The blast nearly scattered his magic power completely and knocked him tumbling to the ground. In his panic, he sprang upward and shot hastily high into the sky. Poisonous insects could not fly very high, so he could use altitude to avoid them. The blood pool poison mosquito really made him worried. An exploding blood pool poison mosquito was an extremely lethal poisonous creature, the pinnacle of the demonic path's insect refinement art. Even if a flying sword came at it, one mosquito would ram into the sword and explode, blowing the flying sword away, or even snapping it in two. No blood thunder could be more fierce than this. Do you see the power of the blood pool poison mosquito now? This exploding trick is called blood thunder. It is specially made to break through the protective true chi and gang chi of immortal Tao cultivators. As long as you keep one male and one female mosquito in the 7 malice gourd and feed them essence and blood, they will produce new mosquitoes endlessly. This secret art was traded thousands of years ago by the demon god from the Blood Shadow sect's leader, Emperor Blood Shadow. Yin seemed to know everything. He was especially familiar with the older generation of demon emperors, demon gods, and immortal Tao supremes. Clearly, he was an old thousands of years old antique himself. Jin Chatai, whatever tricks you have, bring them all out now. You can't kill me today. Once senior sister Qingxue expels the demonic chi, you are done for. Yuhua sect will be one true disciple short. When Fang Han saw Jin Chatai fly far away and rise to a great height, he did not command the poisonous insects to chase. He quickly twisted the 7 malice gourd and drove it with his mind. Immediately all the poisonous insects flew back, one by one drilling into the gourd to roost in their compartments again. One should not chase a cornered enemy. He did not want anything to happen to the poisonous insects and have them seized. Holding steady and guarding until Fang Qingxue woke up was the right plan. Junior brother Jin, stand aside. Let me speak clearly with junior sister Fang. Just then, a calm voice carried from the horizon. Along with the voice came a blindingly bright golden light, long as a bolt of silk, which tore the white clouds in the sky straight into two halves. Whoosh! Before the voice had even faded, the shining golden light landed 10 jang away from the sand dune where Fang Han stayed. The golden light traveled as fast as the sound of the voice. When the golden light dispersed, it revealed a young Taoist in golden robes. Even his eyelids were golden. He stared at Fang Han and Fang Qingxue inside the heavenly wolf smoke with a pair of completely emotionless eyes. Especially when he saw Fang Qingxue wrapped in a purple lightning cocoon, coiled around by the purple lightning yin-yang serpent, his face flickered and his brow furrowed slightly. This is a master. More powerful than Jin Chatai. Don't act recklessly. He cultivates the great freedom black gold sword chi, a divine art as sharp and deadly as the heavenly cold black yin force. He doesn't strike unless he can kill. Yin saw Fang Han stirring to act and hurriedly warned him. The 8 great divine arts of Yuhua sect, purple lightning yin thunder blade, green 7 cultivation divine light, great freedom black gold sword chi, heavenly cold black yin force. Only true disciples were allowed to cultivate them. I am Shilongzi, true disciple of Stone Dragon Peak. What is your name? This golden-robed Taoist was not as vicious as Jin Chatai, and stated his identity straight away. Outer disciple, Fang Han. Fang Han did not act rashly. Stand aside. Shilongzi frowned. Why would senior brother sure want to kill senior sister Fang? Is Yuhua sect not an immortal Tao sect, but a demonic sect where disciples kill each other? Though I am only an outer disciple, I know the sect rules. Our Yuhua sect leader, the supreme of immortal Tao, sees everything. He will surely know every wrong thing you have done. Fang Han said, mustering his courage. I do not intend to kill junior sister Fang. I only want to ask her for an item, to have her handed over to the sect elders. This matter is of great importance, the crux of the balance of power between the immortal and demonic paths. Though you hold the 7 malice gourd, you are no match for me. Even if you collected 7 flying swords and arranged the 7 kill sword formation, you could do nothing to me. Shilongzi said slowly. But I do not wish to harm you. Junior brother Jin has a hasty temper. If you hold it against him, I will give you a flying sword as an apology. How does that sound? This is the bearing of a true immortal disciple, unlike Jin Chatai, who entered the mystic ability realm by relying on pills. But the calmer he acts, the more dangerous he is. Yin warned everything can wait until senior sister Qingxue wakes up. We are all disciples of Yuhua sect, can't we discuss this properly? Fang Han refused to relax his guard even a little. You brat, an outer sect disciple dares speak to us like this? Do you have a death wish? Jin Chertai descended from the sky, his face blazing with anger, as if he would strike Fang Han dead on the spot. Junior brother, calm down. Shilongzi waved his hand. I truly do not wish to bully the weak. But, Jin Chertai said hurriedly, a flash of cold malice glinting in his eyes. There is no but. Even if that item really is in Junior Sister Fang's hands, I have little interest in it. I only came with you because I want to meet another person beside Junior Sister Fang, a genius that appears once in 1,000 years in the demonic path, the son of the innate demon emperor, demon marshal Tianqing. As Shilongzi spoke calmly, he suddenly raised his voice dozens of times over, shouting toward the sky. His voice actually carried a faint golden glow, stabbing straight into the sky and carrying all the way out to 100 li away. Tianqing, I know you will appear. You will show yourself the moment Junior Sister Fang is in danger. Why don't you come out? Do you think my great freedom black gold sword chi cannot break through Junior Sister Fang's purple lightning divine art? His voice rolled out again and again, carrying far into the distance. For a long, long time, not a single sound answered him. In that case, I will make my move. Shilongzi stepped forward. Shilongzi, if you dare move a single finger, you will fall into eternal perdition. Just then, a cold snort boomed down from the sky.